live from beautiful Oriole Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Bassitt. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday settles under this one. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Byron Buxton.
And Boog, he's a dangerous power-speed combination guy. I mean, the kind of player who can have a major impact at any moment of the game. I mean, not a lot of guys have that kind of raw, natural ability, and I think that's what really makes him a dynamic player. I'm so looking forward to watching him in this one.
That's the ball.
Base hit, and that's a one-out single.
Batting third baseman, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Man at first, one away. This to third, knocks it down. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two on, one out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Trevor Larnach. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Twins. Back here in Baltimore. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Taj Bradley. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. 0-1. Holliday launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Holliday aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in for a strike.
Ball.
Foul ball there.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now.
That's
just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. Bassett making his first start of the year. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The Twins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Had him way out front of the slurve.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now here is Matt Wallner. Wallner in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Caught him looking for the K. And a curve is down and in.
Here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Second inning here, no score. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 8th.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way. The Orioles with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And ball 4 to aboard. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday digs in now. On a line out towards center. And that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's a ball. Ball up.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Bell takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. To the right side. And that's the third out. Twins retired in short order. Still no score. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Larnach under this one. And a quick out, number one. In there for strike one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Ball.
Next offering is outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ward in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball. Ball.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Jeremiah
Orioles,
Jackson, the next to hit for the
hitter,
Orioles.
Jeremiah
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike.
Jackson.
It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Cody Clemens.
Fouled off left side. Hard hit to third. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. O'Neill takes it in for the out. 2 down. Trevor Larnach will hit next. First time up was a pop out.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Henderson bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Adley Rutschman.
Not what he's
Nice
looking
one.
for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his zone.
Out towards right center field. Buxton on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
No, that's up.
Sliced hard but foul. In the air, right field. Wallner in position. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Colton Cowser. And that one
Ball.
upstairs, ball one.
Hee-haw.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fought off foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the fifth. We're tied 0-0. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
And now for the
Twins,
Twins,
second
Luke
baseman,
Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One, two now.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Wallner stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Third out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Back here in Baltimore, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Got him. Now one away.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Ball
That's
one,
a
no
ball.
strikes.
Wow, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one off the mark. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up left side. Clemens under it. And there's 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Henderson
No,
up for the
that's
third time here. Watches that one miss. That's off the
That's the
mark,
ball.
and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one ripped, but foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back now at Oriole Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate,
Leading
Ryan
off for the
Jeffers.
Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul ball.
And it's a foul ball. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cowser gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Go ahead run
first
on
baseman
base. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 2.
No, that's out.
Man at second. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman, Cody Clemens.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge. Back here in Baltimore, here's Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for
They go with one of their more
number
experienced
43,
arms in this spot, Anthony Banda.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Right side, and it goes just foul.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Taylor.
Inside.
Ball.
1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
On the ground, could be 2. To Lee, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out man at first. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here, what?
The 0-2. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. No advance, though. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. And the Orioles leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Top of inning number 7. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
No, that missed.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
That's a ball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. In the dirt, blocked. And he picks him off. Wow.
Yeah, that's just a mental mistake right there. You're already in scoring position, and you're the potential go-ahead run. Unless you're standing up as you get to third base, you should not be going anywhere.
Tosses across to first, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
On the ground. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just bare.
O'Neill gets out of the way. That's ball one. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wood!
Runner edges away at second. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lewis
That's it,
up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kittredge getting loose as well. In the air on the infield, Alonso settles underneath it, takes it in for the out. That smash towards center. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That's the ball.
Cano, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Baltimore, digging in, Gunnar.
Now pitching for
On the mound
Minnesota,
now for the Twins,
number 48,
Justin Topa.
Justin Topa.
This is his first appearance of the season.
No, that missed.
No
That's the
base
ball.
hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Brings it in. One away. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
High fly ball out towards left field. That was foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
A little bit high.
That's high.
Full count now. This one high in the air to left center. Buxton on the move. And there's 2 down. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back now at Oriole Park, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's even up.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
That's the ball.
That misses. And that is ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman, Cody Clemens.
Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good
outside.
miss.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, number 82. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-1 down. And fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Larnach gets there. He's under it. And that quickly 2 away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Wallner on his way over. He's got it. And that will end the inning. On to extra innings. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. One now. And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss. Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, left field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they lead it in the 10th. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Tied him up inside with that one. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in extra innings.
That's
Movement
inside.
in the
That's
Orioles bullpen. Dietrich Enns, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Eflin warming up as well. On the ground to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. One away in the top half of the 10th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And a big swing and a miss. To third, Westburg slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job.
For the Orioles.
The pitcher on here, Dietrich Enns, in the game for the first time this season. Lewis in the box, lays off for ball one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back here in Baltimore. On to the bottom of the 10th. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. So the tying run at second. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Out towards right center field. Buxton has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Holiday stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Short hop liner handled it short, and we're headed to the 11th. Back now at Oriole Park. 11th inning set to get underway. Matt Wallner digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Coming home. The relay. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ball.
One on, nobody out, a run in here in extra innings. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one to first. Alonso steps on the bag. It's there, 1 away. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Misses inside. Ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. We are in the 11th.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
So now 1-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's a 1-2. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 4-1.
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's
Pitching for the Orioles, number 24, Zach Eflin.
foul ball. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Eflin, in his 10th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That misses, and it's 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Twins, third
Cody
baseman,
Clemens,
Cody
the
Clemens.
next Twin up to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike two. Bell stands at first with one out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. The 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throws to Henderson. What a double play that was. Inning over. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Twins 4 and the Orioles all set for the bottom of the 11th.
Now pitching for
New
Minnesota,
arm out of the bullpen,
number
Taylor
55,
Rogers.
Taylor
Ready to make
Rogers.
his season debut. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Ball, that's in.
The Twins trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Makes the grab. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Heck what?
The Orioles with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the bottom
Ball,
of the
that's
11th.
up.
Just missed. That one found hard the other way. Chopped left side. And a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Substitution being made at first. On to run for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers getting some more speed on the bases. Derek Shelton out of the dugout.
For
Cole
Minnesota,
Sands
number
comes out trying to
44,
close it out.
Cole
A
Sands.
chance at his first save of the year. And that is out of play. The 0-1. That one
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one a little
That's
bit
up.
high.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him
your
pretty
bait.
flush. So bases all loaded up. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fouls away the first offering. Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. That one missed. So they're all loaded up. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing, and he popped it up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Just missed.
That's high.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
And he walked it. The run scores in the walk after a long AB, and the bases remain loaded. Now with the tying run at second and the winning run at first. Still only one out here in the inning.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. All loaded up. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. High fly ball, right field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins collect their first win of the season. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. And on the hill, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. Well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the game.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Pickoff moved to second. Buxton back in there. And they tag him out. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That one inside. Look out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Throws to first in time. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup.
Number 2, Cody Clemens.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Cody Clemens. In the air out to center. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Twins, Simeon Woods Richardson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And now the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
2 down. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Royals leave one, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side, Massey. Whips it to first. 1 out in the second. Foul ball. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Josh Bell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses the zone and a full count now. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right fielder,
Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. And that one fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell moving under this one, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
No.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Stays alive.
No,
Really
that's
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Kyle
Ball
Isbell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
That was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. In the air, left field. Larnach turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. First pitch swinging.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he swings through that one. High chopper to third. Zips it to first. And one away in the top of the third. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
Here's the
number
third
2,
baseman, Cody Clemens. He's 0 for 1. First offering, runner goes. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Twins looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Twins with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. And he grounds one to the right side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one in the air center field. Isbell settles underneath it, and that'll do it. One left for Minnesota. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Michael Garcia.
Hit on the ground to short. Lee sends it to first.
Out of there.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Bobby Witt Jr. now. You know, you think about his dad, Bobby Witt Sr., who pitched for a long time in the major leagues. But it was actually Bobby Witt Jr.'s brother-in-law, James Russell, the former major league reliever, that had the most direct impact taking Witt in and out of major league clubhouses. Witt was treated a bunch to behind-the-scenes looks at Wrigley Field. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. KC down in order. On to the 4th, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one way inside. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
To the right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. To third, Garcia. Sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here in Kansas City, bottom 4, Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside, just missed. On the ground. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Keishel on a second. They get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. No score. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for Minnesota.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 0-1. That one missed. And a foul ball. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's two away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul ball there. This one in the air right field. Brings it in. And that is that. He continues. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and he's on at first.
Up next for the Royals.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton in position. He's got it. Go ahead run on base. Jonathan India at the plate.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Line drive. Brings it in. That
That's
clips the
a strike.
corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Cody Clemens
Leading off for
now at the
Minnesota,
plate.
The third baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
This one in the air, center field. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a hit, and that's a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Bullpen action for the Royals. John Schreiber, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Estevez warming up as well.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. To third, tag, got him. Manager out of the dugout.
For the Royals, number 38, Ryan Berger.
No.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air, left side. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Kansas City. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Maikel Garcia. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 away now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
First baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Yep.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 1.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Twins. Royce Lewis. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
0-2 now. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That smash towards center. And there's 2 down. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike one. Check swing called strike. 0-2.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Slings to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Buxton on his way over, and the inning is over.
Well, this guy
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. John Schreiber.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Digging in, Luke Keeschel. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
High fly ball, right field. Marte under this one. One away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a foul straight back. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Mears getting ready to go. Cruz also getting ready. And that one almost hit him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Bounced up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. But the Twins do get one back on this solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. That one ripped, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The Royals with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. The 2-run shot.
That's a clutch hit and a big moment.
Eric Shelton out of the dugout. Number 78 into the game, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. to the left side, but it is well foul. And the 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
That's inside. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2. We go to the 9th, and now for the Twins, Josh Bell. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Matt Strom, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 1 up, 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Massey should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. John. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First pitch way inside a fastball. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Dives and keeps it on the infield. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game.
No, that's the ball.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.